live. Did we do it correctly this time? Did we do it correctly, Smokey?
I don't know.
I don't know. Are we getting better at this? But hey guys, if you're on here, let us know who's here. How are you doing? It's been such a long time.
Everybody's watching ads right now, see?
Oh, are they watching ads? Yeah. Oh, we're on. Okay, I'm going to turn that speaker down. Oh, yeah. Skip ads.
All right, here we are.
Hey. Is it still buffering? Are you guys on here? Christopher Presley's on here. Hey, Chris, I hadn't heard from you in a blue moon. How are you doing? All right, you've got to settle down. She's not trying to be the star of the show. You see that? There she is right there. There's Smokey Dog right there. All right, sit down. Sit down and behave yourself. She's not going to behave herself. How are you guys doing? Let's see who's on here, because we haven't done a live. We haven't even posted any videos in like 2 months or something, except for the other night. I finally got one up. And some of the footage that I've got coming up for Transport Bandits, it's going to be like the content that I made before we took our 2-month off hiatus, because it was the slow time for camping, or the campers.
Yeah, well, they shut down the factories.
They shut down the factories in the beginning of July, and then we went, at the mid-July, we went to Sturgis on a cross-country motorcycle trip. So and with Smokey, she's been a handful. Why don't you go sit down, girl? Go sit down. I don't know what she is looking at. But we have had our hands full. So I haven't had any time to edit videos, but I am going to be putting a slaughter of videos up. Sit down. All right, this is the dog in the truck.
Yep.
Problem.
She's usually super good.
I know. She's all excited because
give her a treat.
We're talking. Here, look, salmon. Oh.
Salmon. She loves salmon.
All right, now be good. All right, now my computer is buffering, so I can't see comments right now. Would you want to give a shout out to everybody who's on here right now?
Woo!
Not that kind of shout out. And say hello to Mr. Bones. He's hiding out right here behind Jeff and trying to keep away from the dog.
All right, you already said hi to Christopher. Lynn Daniels is on.
Lynn, thank you so much. You know,
hey,
all of you guys know that Lynn took care of Smokey while we were gone away on our cross-country motorcycle trip to Sturgis. So, hey, Smokey, you know what?
And now then, MVT says I'm here.
MVT's here.
Who's MVT?
Oh gosh, it's been so long since we did a live. You guys are going to have to refresh our memories of
tell us who you are.
What your on-call names are.
Rob is here. Hello, Rob. Christopher Presley. I'm amazing. Yeah, but we're
Mr.
more
Bones
amazing.
says hi.
Robert Porter.
Hey Robert, how are you doing? Oh, I've got my my comments up here now.
Yep, he's in Minnesota.
Fantastic.
He's going to pick up in the AM.
Rob Rice is here. Is it right? Is it Rikesy? Rikes? Hello, Rob.
The redneck woman is on here.
And Alaska Allen. You guys know Alaska Allen. Hey, Alaska Allen, we just put that video up. It's brand new if you haven't watched it yet. Like I said, my videos for the next I'm guessing 2 or 3 videos will be content that we made before we took off and went to Sturgis. So they're about 2 months old. And then I'm making new content right now. We just hauled an Airstream out of Ohio all the way to California.
Yeah, then we took another short Airstream up.
And a boat.
And then we took a boat.
So we've got some new content coming up, so stay tuned for all of that.
The redneck woman says, hey, Bandits.
Hey,
and
redneck
Smokey.
woman, how are you doing?
Fair winds and following seas. Great timing. Just finished everything for the day.
Hey, Robert Porter said,
hold on to everything. The great fair winds is here.
Hey, fair winds. Hey, Casey, how you doing?
Sea Farmer is here.
This is our Norwegian elk hound. Since the last live that we did with Alan, you know, she's grown quite a bit and getting a little more rambunctious, shall you say? No, she's really good in the truck.
See Farmer's on here too.
Awesome. Hey Robbie,
guys.
how you doing?
That's two of the greatest YouTubers ever on our live.
Yeah, we have legends come on our lives.
Right,
Thank you so much. I want to go back to say to Robert Porter. He's from Aronico, Minnesota, picking up in the morning, and he's missing Clemson football to be on our live. Awesome. Are you kidding me? Our live is better than Clemson football?
Of course it is.
Of course it is. Of course, Robert, you've got to be on our live, right?
The redneck woman is in Nebraska on her way to California. Way to go.
Christopher says hi to see Farmer. Brian Anderson. Hello, Bandits. Hello, Brian.
Hello,
how are you
Brian.
doing? See Farmer says hi to Christopher. Fairwind says the dog behaves as well as Jeff. No, the dog behaves a lot better than Jeff.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, look at her getting into everything up there.
David Cross, good evening, everyone from Fort Bridger in Wyoming. Good evening.
Thurman Marshall's on here. Now, you know, all these guys are really super loyal Bandit fans. Thank you so much for subscribing and holding on and staying subscribed while I didn't produce any videos there for a while. You know, we really do appreciate all of you guys.
C. Farmer said, who let you in here, Mr. Anderson?
Mr.
I
Anderson.
did.
Thurman Marshall says, hello from Santa Rosa, New Mexico, on his way to Chino, California. We just went through New Mexico, and it was gorgeous.
Yeah. Hey, Lloyd's here.
Oh, Lloyd's on here. Awesome. We had a great time with you, Lloyd.
The wingman is in the house.
Wingman
is in the house.
And, you know, we're just going to kind of keep it at that. He's our Sturgis. He's Jeff Sturgis wingman. Fellow Marine, thank you so much for your service,
Lloyd,
Lloyd.
let me ask you something. Are you watching my YouTube while you're flying a plane?
He's a pilot. But we would meet Lloyd down at
Can you put it on like autopilot and then do the YouTube? Is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
Or are you on that pretty new motorcycle I saw you got?
Oh, you got a new motorcycle,
nice.
Lloyd?
Yeah,
oh, fantastic. No, we hang with Lloyd at Sturgis after the concerts, and oh my gosh, my heart. Love you, Lloyd. Love you.
Joshua's on here. Hey, Joshua.
How am I saying this? The Lou Williams third wingman. Oh, that's
Traveling Tim. Hey, Traveling Tim.
Joshua's on here.
Nature Nut Photos. Hello. I told you better be
we
on
had
here.
to have Nature Nut Photos on here. Joshua's on here. We just talked to Joshua on the phone just a little bit over a while ago. Thank you so
Traveling
much.
Tim says he's Tim. I know you're Tim. That's why I said hi, Tim.
And I want to say
and the
hi.
name Tim is in your name.
Traveling Tim. I want to say hi to Saley, Joshua's beautiful wife, and their children. Hey, there's Mr. Bones for you. They want to say hi to Saley and the kids and everybody else. He's hanging in there.
David Cross says Smokey is precious.
Smokey is precious. You sit back there and eat your plastic peanut butter bone. There, she's behaving now.
MVT says, hey, see Farmer and Tim, but I'm not sure who MVT is.
MVT, I know MVT. MVT, who are you?
Hey, Chris Wall is on here.
The cookie's on here. Chris Wall from Washington State, who we went to lunch with.
Don't ask my wife to puppy sit Smokey. You won't get him back. Hey, that's an ideal.
There he is, right there. Okay, there she is. Okay, you want a puppy sitter? Hey, Smokey, well, come up here and say hi to your fan base right quick. Hold on, come here. You know what? I got a piece of salmon for you. Look at that face. Everybody, look at that face. Look at that face. Do you want a piece of salmon? Yes, Mommy, I want a piece of salmon. Give me a piece of salmon. Dried salmon, that is. That's her treat.
Yep.
I'm trying to get her to do things.
Ben Grotter's on here. Hey, guys, long time no see. Yep, long time no see.
The cookie is in the house. Thank you, Cookie. How y'all doing? And Fairwind says, for the record, Montana is still beautiful as always, and it's raining in Washington. When is it not raining in Washington? We haven't been up to Washington and Montana in months. We haven't been there at all. Hey.
That's true. Fair Winds and Falling says, I don't know about great, but let's go with unforgettable.
Unforgettable.
I know, we're going to go with great.
We're going to stick with great. Legendary. Michelle Guarini. How am I saying? Am I slaughtering
So everybody knows MVT but me. Who is MVT? Come on, Fair Winds, tell me.
I think you are way further down.
No, I am not.
We have not acknowledged.
I've acknowledged Chris Wall and everybody. You are lost.
You know, lives are hard to do and keep up with the comments. I'm at the Cookie and Fair Winds. Michelle Airy. I'm sorry. That just sounds terrible. Michelle. Hey, y'all. Wingman Michelle is here. Oh, that's Michelle. Lloyd's Michelle.
Oh, hey, yeah. Hey, Michelle.
I love you, girl. We had so much fun at Sturgis.
Robert Pratt. Hey, guys. I'm the guy who reached out about Jeff's dental work. I'm going to room on October.
Awesome. We've got, look at Jeff's beautiful Mexican teeth. Look right there. How beautiful are those? And Rumo Dental was fantastic. Awesome. Down at Los Algodones, Mexico. He got those done down there for like a quarter of the price. So you could get
Let's see, was there a lot of pain? He did my whole mouth. No, there wasn't a lot of pain. Was there a lot of misery? Yes. But they have good drugs in Mexico.
I'm going to go back to Michelle. Hey, Michelle, I love you, girl. And Lloyd, thank you guys for coming on. Robert Porter, Cheryl, when you edit again, you may want to go back to your last video posted and blur out one of the shots without. Okay, let's address this.
Let's address this.
Okay.
Yeah, so there's a sign on there. You can read it.
Everybody has notified me. I got calls the next morning and said there is a clip, because at the beginning of the video, that was taken back last May. And at the beginning of the video, we said we didn't want to disclose what company we are working for yet. Well, then while I'm editing my video, when it shows a picture of the truck, of course, our placards are on the side of the truck. And I have to go in and put like a blocker, and that's in the editing program, and you have to put it from point to point. It's really difficult and time consuming so that it tracks while it goes down, the truck is moving. And if you stop your editing program or save it or close the lid or answer the phone or anything, it just decides, oh, you got to redo it. You got to start it all over again. So apparently what has happened is I did that like 3 times. And then when I uploaded it from my editing program to YouTube, one of the clips got dropped. So it did no good to blur that out. So I don't really care now, because all of you know what company we work for now. And if you don't, you can see it on our last video, because it doesn't really matter now, because we didn't want to disclose it, because we didn't want an onslaught of people calling the company saying, hey, we know the Transport Bandits, can we get on with your company? They're not hiring anyway. And they won't be hiring unless you might be from California. I think they're looking for drivers from California or Oregon.
Yeah.
So right now they are not hiring, and that's like it is in a lot of the Indiana companies right now that are not hiring. Because everything's so kind of slow right now. We're doing okay, but we don't have like a massive amount of choices of we can go anywhere. We just call our dispatch. What is she back there chasing her tail?
Yeah.
All right, that's enough with your tail. All right, everybody sees the dog tail is right there. Okay, that's it. That's a lot of fun.
That's okay.
Yeah, this is real entertainment. Why would you want to watch Clemson football? When you can watch this.
All right, we're here at RV Outlaws now. Hello, everyone. I did make it in time for an instant classic.
Awesome. Another classic by the Bandits.
Right.
But I don't want to miss anybody, and I'm on.
If I have missed somebody, I'm real sorry.
I know.
But we got a lot of people in there who got to get caught up.
Rob said he'd have a great night. I have to go put my kids to bed. So good night, Rob.
Jeff Wood says hello, Smokey the Bandit.
Where are you at on your comments? You are way down here. Look here. Chris McDonald is on here. Hey, Transport Bandits, y'all are back. We are back and in full force with a dog.
Yeah.
So that's it. Oh, look what she's got now. She's showing off her toys.
Yeah, she's showing off.
She doesn't want to show off this stuff, because we had to take this away from her 2 seconds before we went live. And if all of you seen our Smokey video,
He's just a raccoon.
wait, Smokey's gonna throw up on the live.
That would be awesome. That would
Get
be
our
awesome.
dog throwing up. Okay, this is Rocky the roadkill raccoon. Okay, it's a big flat bed raccoon. This was her first toy ever, and this is her favorite toy. However, she has found the squeaky toy in it, and it can get quite annoying. So now she's gonna have to let me get it back from her. Can I have it back? Because we don't need it all squeaking on here. Okay, let's make sure that we acknowledge everybody that's
We
on
got to
here.
be careful. I don't want this to turn into the puppy channel.
This is not the puppy channel, although it is the puppy
This is the
channel now.
Transport
If
Bandits channel.
you guys follow me on Facebook, she's the star and has her own fan base now. But I do want to say hi to Chris McDonald. The cookie said it's good to see us. Dennis is on here. Dennis Dunderdale. Hey, Dennis.
Hey, Dennis.
Hey, folks. Great to see you guys again. It has been a while. Traveling Tim, I went to Washington 3 times in the last month, and it was great. With good weather every time. Washington can be absolutely beautiful. And Tim, if you get a chance to go, I forgot what highway that is, but it'll cut right across Washington and get to Leavenworth, Washington. If any of you guys have ever been to Leavenworth, it's a whole Bavarian town, and it's amazing. The architecture, the whole town,
It's
the
great.
food.
It's just, I've never actually been able to find a parking spot there.
Finding a parking spot is a whole different ordeal back there. And I want to get to Rex Davis says, hi guys. Hey Rex, how are you doing? MVT is in the house. Now I am caught up finally.
You're
I
not
told you who
caught up.
MVT is, up the most valuable trucker.
You're not even close to being called up.
I know, Lindgren Transport. Wyatt is in the house. Hey Wyatt. Howdy everyone. Happy Labor Day. Yes, we want to say happy Labor Day to everyone who is out there laboring, or if you're not out there laboring, I'm hoping that you have a great day and are doing something fun in the sun. I know Len Daniels had his toes in the sand earlier today.
Hold on, guys. Show me where we're at here.
I am at, now look at here, we've got Ed is on here. You've got to go back up on your chats. Or, no, you're way behind. David Cross and Brian Anderson, Thurman Marshall, we're down Joshua and Nature Nut Photos, Traveling Tim, David Cross, MVT, Redneck One, Chris Wall. We've already done all those guys. RV Outlaws, we're down here to Chris Pat, RV Outlaws, and Jeff Wood.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
But mine has Ed Krishner on here. Salute Marines. And Ed, hey Jeff, look, okay, here's one. Jeff every day wears his Op1 vet shirts, okay? We hang out with Ed out there at
Check
Sturgis.
it out, man. Op1 Vet.
Can you see that? Op1 Vet. If you haven't checked out Operation 1 Vet, I think they have a website, a Facebook page. Jeff wears all their shirts and all the sales from their t-shirts. I think I even posted on Facebook just a few days ago. One of the great shirts that they have for sale. Very patriotic. They support the military, the Second Amendment, and support your veterans. And all the proceeds from the shirts go towards helping and supporting our veterans.
Yeah.
So thank you, Ed. We had a great time out there with you out at Sturgis.
I have to say something about your shirt.
My shirt.
Yeah.
I have a shirt.
I
don't
wanted
have it on
Cheryl to
right
wear
now.
her shirt, but she wouldn't wear it on YouTube
Well, what do you mean I wouldn't wear it on YouTube?
because you thought it was inappropriate.
No, I didn't think it was
I think
inappropriate.
it's very appropriate.
It's very appropriate. I have an Op1 Vet shirt that says, what does it say?
Real women have balls.
Real women have balls. No, that's wrong. That is so wrong. You messed it all up. Real women don't have balls.
Oh yeah, real women don't have balls.
It's kind of a play on what's going on in the
Yeah,
world today.
It's awesome.
Okay, if you know all that.
All right, where we at?
We are, Wyatt says, hey Charles, Robbie. Ed says, shine time pullover. Shine time pullover.
Yeah.
So he's pulled over for shine time, or
Yeah.
have we pulled over for shine time?
Uh,
Mike Klein's on here. Hello from Texas. Hey Mike from Texas, how are you doing? Chris James says, yes, it's great. Dennis says, I can only stay in here for a minute. We have something else going on tonight, but wanted to pop in to say hi. Well, Dennis, I'm sure you're probably already off of here because we're so slow, but I hope you have a great time. I know you guys, it's Labor Day. This was probably a terrible time to have a live show, but we have to do it when we can. We want to do lives more often. How many of you guys would like to see us do more lives?
Yeah.
Because Jeff really wants to do more lives, and Mr. Bones wants to do more lives, and I am like, where are we going to find the time? Because we have to stop early and time to get all our act together, in other words.
And guys, if we skipped over one of your comments or something, just
comment again. Okay, because it's difficult to talk and try to scroll, and then when you scroll, sometimes the chats go up and I miss somebody. I don't want to miss any of you guys, okay?
Yeah. Who's this?
Oh, Illuminews. Illuminews. Hey, Cheryl, Jeff, who's Illuminews?
Jim and Kathy.
Oh, Jim and Kathy, yeah, from Virginia. Hey, how are you doing, Jim? How are you doing, Kathy? It's good to see you on here. We've talked to them, I think, on the phone before. Chris says, hey.
Hello from Kenya, and I'm in Tennessee.
Ed said, Ed is here. I love you both. You know, we love you, Ed, and we look forward to seeing you every year. And I hope that, you know, they have a brick and mortar store. Op1 Vet has a brick and mortar store.
So if you want one of these fabulous shirts, go downtown Goshen.
Downtown Goshen. Yeah. Op1 Vet.
Yep, they have a brick and mortar store down there. Man, they have some great shirts.
And Lindgren Track.
If you got the balls to wear them.
Lindgren Transport. He's grilling some chicken for some tacos in the rain.
All right.
Oh, that sounds like that needs to be like a Guns N' Roses song, don't it? Yep. Tacos in the rain.
It does.
Right.
Ed says he loves us both.
We love you, Ed. Joshua says, have fun.
And Ed says, Op1 Vet, Jeff, you rock.
You do rock.
I do rock.
He does rock.
I do rock. No doubt about it.
And Joshua again says on here, have fun. We are having fun. If you've got something else to do, you know, go do it or whatever. But we thank you so much for jumping on here and leaving a comment. Hey, you guys, you know, right now, before you guys jump off, if you would go down underneath the video and press the thumbs up button, that helps us.
Hit that thumbs up button.
As far as I know, and I have never understood why. I've said that over and over again, how that helps us. What in the world are you? It's falling now.
Josh Hammond says, have fun, we will. Oh, Ed says, comment again. All right, I will comment again. Look at this shirt.
Look at this shirt.
This came from Op1 Vet.
Whiskey, steak, guns, and freedom. That's an Op1 Vet shirt right there. We've got a lot of great
Go downtown
sayings.
Goshen and get you one.
And if you go on my Facebook, Cheryl Arnold, you can scroll down and it's got your other shirt on it that I absolutely love.
Oh, yeah.
And check out Operation One Vet, I believe is the website. Okay, let's get back to everybody because I'm way behind. Jill's on here. Hey, Jill, how are you doing? Hi, finally remembered you were on tonight. Love you both. Oops, I mean love the three of you. Jill, you're...
I think Ed liked that. I think Ed liked that when I said that. He said, "Woo-rah, balls to wear them."
The balls to wear them. Wayne Johannes Myers on here. Hello, Smokey. Hey, Smokey. Wayne is saying hello to you. You got a fan up here.
Come here.
Hey, look here. Come say hi to Wayne. Say, hey, Wayne.
That's as good as they're going to get for you.
Yeah, that's good. At least she's not barking her head off, so that's a good thing. Sea Farmer says, hey, Wayne. Sea Farmer says, I want chicken tacos. And now I think I want chicken tacos.
Hey, Ed, check that out. Mike Klein says he's heading over to Goshen tomorrow, going to get an Op1 Vet shirt. There
awesome.
You go.
There we go. I'm hoping that the store... Hey, Ed, if you're on here, what are the hours of your store? Do you have like a set hours that you guys are open in Goshen so that people can visit the store?
Yeah.
Because, you know, Ed builds track... Have you seen those track wheelchairs? I mean, they're amazing.
Yeah, they're like the tracks on a tank, but they're on a wheelchair.
And Ed, He gave away 2 of those to veterans.
I don't know if he gave 2 or 1.
Was it 1 or is it 2 next year?
He's giving away lots of them to veterans, and they cost a crap ton
and
of
they
money.
get on. He's on stage in front of 10,000, 15,000 bikers up there at the Buffalo Chip, and he gives those away to worthy veterans who need them.
Like disabled veterans and stuff. It's awesome.
The cookie. Were you two can bring from Ming back from Sturgis on a Sunday evening in Chicago area on Toll Road in August? Were we on? No, we rode all back. We were on our motorcycles. We rode all back roads.
Yeah, we did all back roads.
All the way from Sturgis down through Nebraska, Kansas, all scenic back roads. We did our roller coaster road through Missouri. It took us 6 days to get back home all the way from Sturgis. That's because we do back roads. I don't like the interstates on the bikes. That's no fun. You got to do those curvy, twisty roads.
Yeah, it's no good.
Mike Klein is heading to Goshen tomorrow. He's going to get the Op 1 vet shirt. Hey, Mike, that's fantastic. And you know, you can go online and see what all the different shirts that they have.
They got some great shirts.
They have some fantastic shirts with great
all right,
patriotic
Brian
sayings.
Anderson, gotta go.
All
Just
right,
got
Brian.
to Goshen, go and try and find
some dinner
before everything closes.
Yes,
All right.
you got to find dinner before everything closes.
Good
Leaving
luck.
for Hershey in the morning. Everybody that we know, a lot of our friends are doing what they call the Hershey Show. That's an RV show that they have in Hershey, Pennsylvania. And what they're doing is picking up campers from the yard in Goshen, an Elkhart, and taking them and staging them right before the Hershey Show. And then on Wednesday, you have to deliver like all of them, like on one day. We did that last year, and I think we have a video of that where we took 2 or 3 down to Al's farm. We left them on Al's farm and then take them to the show, dropped them off, went back to Al's farm, and then take them back to the show. All has to be delivered like in one day.
Yeah, that's not what we're doing.
Okay, so Jill says, okay, the 4 of you. Yep, you can't leave out Mr. Bose.
The cookie says writing back. Donna Lou says Jeff saw me.
Hey,
but
Donna
you
Lou.
missed me.
You saw her, Donnelly?
But I missed her.
But you missed her. Where?
I have no idea.
Where did we see you, Donnelly? Where did Jeff see you?
I don't know.
That's
Be safe,
that's
Brian.
Donnelly and Kenny.
Julie, okay, the 4 of you. Chris James, message retract. Go
John-
ahead and retract all the messages you
You
want,
retract
Chris.
those messages, Chris.
Don't bother me one
Johnny
bit.
Seeley's on here. Glad you're back with video and Smokey. Yep, we're back in Mr. Bones. Don't forget Mr. Bones. But he really doesn't care. You know
So
why.
Wayne's on here. Wayne Johannemeyer.
Hello
You two
to
bandits.
you, two bandits. Thank you. Hello,
Chris
Wayne.
Wall.
The
The
only
only
ball.
balls Lynn has are mine that she carries in her purse. The joys of being married.
The only balls Lynn has are mine, and
Chris.
she carries her in her
Chris,
purse.
man, brother, that's sad.
I have a purse too.
You want me to tell them what you do with mine?
No. I don't. No, I don't. This is live. Watch out what you say.
Like, she dehydrates them until they're just little light, crisp puffs. And then she just blows them away.
Blows. There they are.
Yeah.
Oh, brother. The cookie says, sorry about that spell check. Okay, great. Fair Winds and Following says, hey, Jeff, did you ever go check out the Challenger? Did you?
No, I have not, but I need to. Sorry, man, I just ain't had time.
And have we caught up with everybody on here?
Yeah,
So far?
I have a little bit of a truck thing to talk about here.
What kind of truck thing?
We're talking about tires.
Yeah, we put 4 new tires on.
I got a great buy on them, and I've ran these tires before. The same thing happened last time. This is what happens. You put these 4 new tires on. They're the Firestone Destination XT. And for the first 5,000 miles, the truck is dancing around all over the road. And then once
don't exaggerate,
yeah.
so people don't think we're
All
like
right.
going everywhere.
No,
We have a little bit, it just tends to want to travel
to wander
somewhat.
around a little bit. But then once they get about 5,000 miles on it, they're steady.
They're good and steady. It's because they're new tires.
Does anybody have any experience with that problem.
Is when you get new set of tires put on, all 4 tires on these big trucks, do you have like that break-in time period where you get a little bit of travel until they get good and broke in? Because we were thinking, man, these tires, even though they're new, we can get. Jeff gets such a good deal on on that 4 set of Firestone Destination XTs that we can buy almost 2 sets of those and get, you know, a little more mileage than our favorite tires, which is the Michelin Agilis Cross Climate. That's our favorite, but they're so expensive. We can get 2 sets of these.
I just get such a good buy on these Firestones. I can't pass them up.
And once they're broken in, they're great. And they did great for us last year in the snow and the rain and everything. Cookie said,
if anybody's got anything to say about that, let me know.
John Seeley said, hold on. We are going back up to, let's see, Jim Nash. Hey guys, don't have much time, but wanted to pop in and say hi. Hi Jim, how you doing? Thanks for popping in and thanks for commenting. We really appreciate it. Hit that like button before you leave. Thank you. Donna Lou said, Cheryl, Jeff saw where I said hello from Tennessee, but you missed it. That's because I am so inferior to Jeff, okay? I get so hyper and talking and scrolling and liking. All right, I get it now. I hear on the live. We thought you meant like in person. The Cookie, I was going to ride the Machete Trace Park over the weekend. I think she means Natchez Trace Parkway.
Maybe.
We have not done the Natchez Trace Parkway.
No, or the Machete Trace Parkway.
The Machete Trace sounds like something we want to do on Halloween. That could be a lot of fun. Try to make it through the obstacle course of machetes while riding your bike.
Yeah, I could do it. Johnny Seeley says, sorry, I forgot about Mr. Bones.
Everybody forgot about Mr. Bones when we got a dog.
He don't care. Mr. Bones is dead.
Yeah, Mr. Bones, you can't offend him. He's been to Sturgis. Lloyd, tell him. He sits on the front of our cart all during Sturgis. He sees everything that goes on, and he just doesn't care.
We're at the Cookie.
He got called into work and couldn't go.
All right.
Couldn't go to Sturgis. All right, who's on here? We've got I jumped up again. This is a crazy thing. Okay, so
yeah, Fairwinds and Fallen Hills says that dust isn't from her.
It's age. Ooh, we are getting old, aren't we? Those balls.
I want to raise a finger, like just take a guess.
No.
All right, listen. I won't raise the finger, but you can take a guess which one.
Which one of those fingers he
would come
raise.
up right now.
The Cookie says that yes, it was the Natchez Trace Parkway. Traveling Tim. Mine squirreled for about 500 miles. The same tires. Just put them on a couple of weeks ago. Okay, so you experienced the same problem we did. So It is the tires. It's not us. It's not something wrong with our truck, because we're like, should we inflate them more? Should we deflate them? Should we do our airlift differently? Because we're trying all kinds of things to try and hit that
right
sweet
now.
spot. And if he did it, then it's just the tires, because they're good now.
Yeah, but right now I got 5,000 miles on this set, and they're solid. I'm happy.
Yeah, we're happy with them right now. Lindgren Transport says that happens with the KO2s when they're new. Okay, so that's something that can be expected then. Sea Farmer, the BFG tires do it too until they get a little wear on them. Okay, so that's a normal thing.
It is.
So we're sitting here, and I'm panicking.
So the Michelin's is the only tires I've had that
didn't do that right from the beginning. But it might have everything to do with tire pressure, the new tread on the tire.
It's a lot of stuff.
Don't they put like some kind of sealant on the tire that's going to get worn?
It's not the release compound.
No, that gets worn off in like the first couple of miles, right? Yeah. Brian Treat.
Hey guys.
Oh, Brian Treat's on here. Hey, Brian. Hey guys, check this out. Look what Brian Treat. I wanted to show this to you guys. His wife made us these tumblers.
Yeah, they're awesome.
Look at that. Transport Bandits.
And on the bottom, U.S. Marine.
Look at that. What does it say? Mr. Dimples, USMC. Yeah. And mine, where's mine at? hold on, I got to show them what Jennifer did for me. This is what great friends we have. I mean, we're so fortunate. Check this out. This one's mine, Mr. Bones. That's it, Transport Bandits. Isn't that awesome? And mine has my biker name, Tennessee, because you guys can't tell I'm from Tennessee or anything, right?
No, not at all.
Not at all. I don't have an accent or anything.
All right, Cheryl. We have a celebrity on here.
We have a celebrity.
Norman Lovelace.
Norman's on here. Hey, Norman.
Hey, Norman. How you doing?
Oh, Norm, we've just been out there to the Sturgis with Norm and his lovely daughter.
Yeah, guys, if you get a chance, check out California Gold Kings. It's a show that he was on. It's fantastic.
And he's working on the biker.
In case you don't know, Norman does a whole lot for the veterans too.
And his bike won several shows out there at Sturgis this year.
Yeah, but
congratulations, Norman. That was fantastic.
Yeah, he did good, but not as good as you did.
Oh, he did. Don't be bragging on me. No.
Now, Norm's got on that show, California Gold Kings, and he's got a new show coming out too.
Norm, put the title on it.
If I get this wrong, it's Bikes and Brews or Brews and Bikes, something like that.
But they're working on it. It's coming along. It's going to be on TV, and he's working on it with everything. They've run into a couple of snafus or something with the writer's strike.
Yeah, they build bikes and give them to veterans at Sturgis on stage.
He does so good for veterans.
Very
so patriotic.
Yep, very patriotic human being right there.
Great people.
He's on the flag team with me at Sturgis. We raise a flag together, lower it. Although sometimes he does have a habit of sleeping in.
Well, actually, this year at Sturgis, Jeff was part of the flag team, and they raised. Smokey, get that. Thank you. Thank you very much.
And we raise and lower that giant flag
now,
every day.
tell them how big that flag is.
I don't want to say. It's like 50 by 60.
It's 50 by 80.
50 by 80, yeah.
50 by 80.
It's like the third largest flag in the United States.
It's gorgeous, and they take so much pride into treating that flag right and making sure it doesn't touch the ground and putting it away securely, making sure that it's raised, and making sure the flag team makes sure, as Jeff was on, is on flag watch. So if that flag gets furled up, they don't let it go. And Jeff,
fix it.
Your experience with another one of our transporter friends, Barry and Sue Creech, who came out there to see us at Sturgis for one night.
Don't make me cry on live TV.
We have at Sturgis. We have the traveling Vietnam War memorial wall, and
I was out there with Barry, and he showed me his dad's name on that wall, and
it was
all I could think to myself, and Norman, you'll appreciate this. All I could think to myself was, man, I've been lowering and raising that flag every day for his dad.
Yeah, all those men. Everybody who
for all those men, but when you learn somebody's name on that wall, and it becomes so much more personal.
It's really a touching sight. It's so patriotic out there, and they treat veterans with such respect. That's why we would never ever stay anywhere else but the Buffalo Chip.
Yeah.
As down and dirty and nitty gritty as the Buffalo Chip can get, we would never stay anywhere else because that's a family out there. Norman's part of our family, Ed's family. The people that we hang with there.
All these guys, man. Shorty,
Matt.
So many.
Jeff and Kim.
Yeah.
We have just a huge crew of people that we love out there.
Yeah, Wingman.
And Lloyd and Michelle.
Yeah, I mean great patriots.
Greg, everybody.
Ed, all these guys. These guys, there's so many more that I've missed, I know, but they are such great Americans.
Yeah, that's the feeling that you get, because your heart swells, because the sense of pride of just doing something for your freedoms and supporting the veterans like that, Norman and Ed especially, and Norman especially, that just really give of themselves.
Yeah.
If we had the funds to do something like that, we do what we can, so we support them, and then they do even bigger things to help the veterans.
Yeah.
So thank you, Ed. Thank you, Norman. We appreciate everything that you do for the veteran community. Okay, let's go back to getting everybody on here. We are down to
RV Outlaws.
Norman says, I love you. Norman, we love you. And can't wait to see you again. Say hi to Willow and Melissa for us. RV Outlaws, that is common. Just so much tread on them, and they have to wear down before they get settled in. Okay. All right. So we don't have to worry about the tire pressure and all that. Great. Thanks. Johnny Seeley, my experience as Firestone is worst for break-in, even when I drove big trucks.
Okay, I get it.
All right, well, that's why you didn't notice them on the Michelins then. We love the Michelins.
Yeah, I didn't notice on the Michelin Firestones. I noticed it bad, but now they're solid. I'm happy with them.
And we have another celebrity on here. High Mileage Helper. Daniel is in the house. Hey, Daniel. And I want to say a special thank you to Daniel, High Mileage Helper. He normally goes and does a live. For all of us transporters, we go on his live every Sunday night at 8:15 p.m. Eastern Time, and we chat with each other. So we're all like learning where everybody's at and what's going on. And sometimes we just talk about nothing but pizza, or sometimes it's talking about truck maintenance or whatever. It's a free for all, just like it is right now with us.
All right, fair winds and following seas.
Hold on. I have. What I'm getting to is I wanted to say thank you to Daniel, because last night he didn't do a live because he is feeling ill. So if all of you could take a moment and just send a little prayer out to Daniel and his wife, Kara, to get to feeling better. So we would like to take a moment and say, please, Lord, help them to feel better. They are feeling really under the weather. And, the power of prayer, I believe, honestly, is a real thing. So keep them in your prayers that they get to better. They get to feeling better. I'd also like for you to, if you guys don't know, Jill Woody on here, mother is feeling, she has a lot of problems with her knees. So if you could just send out a little prayer. And her husband Alan.
We're not going to say what.
I'm not going to say what's going on. They could just use some prayers. So if you could just say, Jill and Alan, I send some prayers and energy out there to you. Please do that right now.
Fire ones, fallen seas, the streetwalker always wandered the first 1,000 miles or so. All right. Okay,
so that we're experiencing the same thing. It's nothing weird. Storm and Norvin's on here. Yeah. Howdy, Storm and Norvin. Chris Seat is on here. Cooper, St. Max, done that on both sides, both sets. I ran on my dually. After a couple thousand miles, they stopped. Okay, so that is exactly what's happened to us. We've run them with them a couple thousand miles out to California and back, and they completely stopped on the way back, and that was over 3,000 miles.
Yeah, so that's normal.
And we left last Saturday, went to California. That was almost 3,000 miles, and then went up to Middle California and delivered, and then delivered a boat from Mid-California, Merced, California, down to Mesa, Arizona. So that was another 700 miles, something like that. So and then we hit Colorado miles, and Ouray Hot Springs, our favorite place in the world. If you didn't see that on my Facebook, the $1 Million Highway in Colorado, and if you are a motorcycle rider, you need to check out our favorite motorcycle road in all of America, Highway 550 from Durango, Colorado to Ouray, Colorado. And it is a sheer drop off on one side. It is not for the faint-hearted, and it is gorgeous. I mean, breathtaking. I mean, you've got to watch the road, but how can you watch the road when there's that kind of scenery? It's just so gorgeous out there in Colorado.
I had a lady up there stop me when I was on my motorcycle. And she said, how can you ride your motorcycle on this road? And I said, how can you drive that car on this road?
It's scary.
I've got a lot more room than you do.
It's scarier to drive a car, and I do not advise ever taking that road if you are transporting a camper.
If you got a camper, don't do it.
You can do it. It's doable, but and even semis go on that road, but it would be a very scary situation.
Yep. Fire winds and falling seas. Every brand of tires does it. Didn't matter what. Okay.
Let's see. We are down to.
Yeah, Lloyd says facts. Yeah.
The cookie says that he needs a new phone with spell check. Tim Baxley at High Mileage Helper, amen. The cookie, Fair Winds is here too. Great content from him too. Yes, Fair Winds and Falling Seas has a great RV transport channel. I learned everything that we know about RV transport before we got into RV transport through Daniel on High Mileage Helper. through Casey on Fair Winds and Following Seas. I watched
Yeah,
hundreds of their videos.
We owe them everything, you know?
Yeah.
And I think they should be proud.
They are proud.
Because the student has outpassed the master.
I wouldn't say that.
Just like on Star Wars and the Jedi.
Where have we outpassed the master? I would like to live in your head. You know what? How does that hat even fit that head?
I don't know.
Good grief. Jill said, thanks for the prayers. I know they work. Yes, you're welcome.
You're not even down there yet, though.
I'm up here with Tim Baxley.
All right. Oh, yeah, where he said Willow said hi. Hi,
yeah,
Willow.
and Nature so to ask Dennis, how is the class going? Dennis is taking his CDL class.
Did you do this David Cross where he said I had the same experience with tires on my dually? Yeah, I got you.
Hold on, I missed a couple of people. What happened? Did my little mouse thing just scroll down and miss
Fair
all that
winds
stuff?
and falling seas, the pinky finger. No, not the pinky finger. Guess again.
Norman said, Willow said hi. Hi, Willow. See her?
If you want
Check out our puppy.
Yeah, Willow, look at our puppy.
Hey, puppy. This is for Willow, which is a great friend of ours that we'd love to see every year. Hey, come here. Hey, Smokey. Come here. Come on. Come up here and say hi to Willow. Yeah. She don't care anything about that little salmon treat.
Yep.
David Cross, I had the same experience with those tires on my dually. They were great tires once broke in. And now he has the Michelin Agilis Cross Climate, and he likes them even better. Yeah, we liked our Michelin Agilis. It's just, we just got such a much better deal on the Firestones. And after going to Sturgis and our cross-country motorcycle ride and all that, we have got to get out here and haul for the next 6 weeks and just do as much as we can because our funds are going down. You know that? We've got to build that back up. Fair Winds and Following says, C said the pinky finger. Joshua said,
Okay, Casey. Okay, I will. Don't worry.
Go get the Hellcat. The cookie said, hi, Daniel. Jay Evans 90. Jay Evans is on here. Hello, everyone. Dina's on here. Hey, Dina, how are you doing? Are you doing okay? And are you still working at Walmart? She was transporting for a while, and then she quit transporting, and now she works at Walmart. I think if she still works at Walmart, we miss you, girl. We met Dina. She's a beautiful woman. Hey, stranger, hadn't caught y'all live in a long while. Hey, it's nice to have you on here, Dina. The cookie says those are nice tumblers.
They are.
And like I said,
I don't know if they sell them or not.
No, I think they made them. She made them out of the goodness of her heart, you know.
Yeah, they're awesome.
And we use those to go get refills in Love's Transport Bandits.
Okay, I got an emergency.
What emergency is that?
I got a message from someone that I will remain anonymous. Fair Winds and Following Seas.
Anonymous. Fair Winds.
He says I have to behave myself.
Oh, it's okay. I'm not choking.
That my mother is in the chat now.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Your mother is in the chat. Hello, is that Millie? Sweet Millie? Hey, she's
Wyatt says, I think it's something to do with more aggressive all-terrain. It may be.
Oh, it may be, yeah. Lindgren Transport, I think it's something to do with more aggressive all-terrain. Oh, you did just read that. Oh, Random Actor Celia is on here. Hey, Celia, how you doing? Our good friend Celia's in the house. Hey, guys, y'all are looking good to me. Thank you. I appreciate that. Jeff?
What do you want me to say? Celia, you're awesome. I love you. All right. Norman Lovelace says, thank you, guys. Oh, the name of the show is Bikes and Brews Garage.
Bikes and Brews Garage. That's not out yet, but it's coming out, so keep an eye out for it.
Yeah, you know, he's having the same problems everybody is right now with the Hollywood writer strike and all that.
Well, you know, everybody is having problems in every aspect of everybody's life. There's something going on.
Yeah.
You know that if it's a shortage of campers here, or there's not enough funds for the Airstreams that are going out to California.
Something.
And, you know, it's always something with everything. Just be patient, wait it out. It'll work itself out.
Yeah.
That's my philosophy. It'll work itself out. No, you can't remember exactly what you were worried about 1 year ago today, or can you? All right? Do you think about that? It worked itself out, didn't it? Norman said, thanks, guys. High Mileage Helper said, hey, Cookie. Norman Lovelace and TikTok Biker Club doing bike giveaways. I saw that on TikTok.
Yeah.
I'm not on TikTok, but for some reason my Facebook shows me TikTok stuff. So is that weird or what?
It is.
I'm not on TikTok, but I need to go on TikTok so I can be a part of Norman Lovelace's
so go
TikTok
check
bike
that out.
giveaway.
I'm telling you, man, they build fantastic motorcycles, and they do such good for the veteran community.
Check out, if you're on TikTok,
I mean, I
you
can't
need
tell
to
you
check
how
out
much good they do for the veteran
TikTok
community.
Biker Club, and they're doing bike giveaways. I mean, who wouldn't? I mean, it's worth a shot, right? It's a free bike. It's worth doing whatever they need to be done for the bike giveaways.
Right. Tim Baxley says, thumbs up for the buffalo chip. Oh, yeah.
Everybody loves the buffalo chip.
John, see, Smokey feels neglected.
Smokey is feeling neglected. She was all up here and everything, and now she's back here playing. Oh wait, oh, she's eating my strap on my bathroom bag. That's what she's doing.
Yep, she loves that strap.
No, that came off of my I think my bathroom bag. She's really good about
Nature
not
Nut
destroying
Photos says, hey,
until we get on the live show.
I don't know who that is. We're down here to
High
Nature
Mileage
Nut.
Helper, HMH, High Mileage Helper.
I can't do acronyms.
You can't do acronyms, can you?
No.
You can do LGBTQ. That's
All right, Nature Nut Photos. Dennis, how's the class going?
Yeah, he's taking that CDL class.
Yeah.
Cookie says, wow, Fairwinds is here too. Great content from him too. Of course.
Fairwinds
he is
is
the
here.
master. He is the
You
legend.
think he would miss one of our lives?
And Daniel's High Mileage Helper. And you know, we used
got
to watch,
the greats on here.
we used to watch Weekend Trucking, but I think he's gone back to the gym now, right? And he has a baby. So, you know, with me not producing videos for 2 months because I have a baby. Look at this, you know. This dog is like a baby. It's
we got a few things going on here, like High Mileage Helper, amen.
Right.
The Cookie, I need a new phone. The Cookie Spell Tech, Joe Woody, thanks for the prayers. I know they work. Yes, they do.
Todd Crace Bird is in the house.
Bird.
Okay, it's okay to start the chat. Bird is in the house.
It is.
Okay, we should have all this. We were just waiting for you, Bird, to get on here.
Yeah, we've just
be
been
in the chat.
fooling around.
We've been fooling around talking about anything. Now that you're here, the party can start. D Woody, Derek, my brother's
Derek.
on here. Derek Woody.
Oh, yeah,
Hey
we're
guys,
doing
hope you're doing well. Hey, I hope you and the kids are doing well down there in Florida. I hope you didn't have. I heard that you didn't have too much any damage from the hurricane, just some flooding around that whole Miami area. But you be careful because it's still hurricane season. Okay.
Nature Nut Photos say Goshen Walmart is packed. Transporters are ready to roll. Well, you all can roll down to Op 1 Vet downtown Goshen
While
tomorrow
you're waiting
and get you
on
a
load,
shirt.
get you a shirt at Op 1 Vet in Goshen. Millie Arnold is in the house.
Hello, my children.
Bandits mom.
Just got in the room.
She
Yes,
just got into her room. She's on a trip.
I hope you got a nice room, and I hope you're having a good trip. Casey, you know how my Casey Fairwinds phone sees already warned me you were here, so I needed to behave myself.
Behave yourself.
So I am.
High Mileage Helper said, hey, Nature Nut, keep that troublemaker Todd. Oh, see, it just skipped. Hold on.
Fairwinds and Falling Seas, hello, Millie. Millie says hello, Casey. In case you don't know, Millie Arnold is the Bandits' mom.
Millie Arnold is the Bandits' mom. Hold on, I was in the middle of a sentence and it rolled over.
We're down to Nature Nut Photos, Daniel. That's a full-time job.
High Mileage Helper, Daniel said, hey, Nature Nut, keep that troublemaker Todd in line over there. You know what? It's a good thing that Todd, Bird, and this one are not actually physically together because it would be all over with that. Right?
It will be trouble.
It would be all over. Fair Winds and Following Sea says, hello, Millie. Millie says, hey, Casey. Nature Nut says, Daniel, that's a full-time job, keeping him in line. Like, I don't know it all, Rhonda. Okay.
High Mileage Helper, thank you all for the prayers. God is good. God is good.
God is good. Cookie said, yes, he is strong on the dark side. Yep, you were strong on the dark side. High Mileage said, God bless you, Nature Nut. Norman Lovelace, she said, oh, there she is, eating my bathroom stuff.
You know, Norman, I don't think I've ever heard Willow say ever.
Oh, we're not going to play tug of war with, here, play tug of war with this. Huh? What about this? Come here.
Oh yeah, Casey, you'd love Norman. Man, those guys built some
That's
great
why
bikes.
we need you, Casey, out there at Sturgis. I mean, our crew is
Norman Casey's a fellow Marine as well, and a biker, and an outstanding American.
Outstanding American. Chris Polk is on here. Hey guys, I followed you and all the other transporters for a long time. I hope to retire soon from the fire department in Nashville. I know the production of RVs are down. Can you speak to a wannabe driver?
Oh,
I can't speak to a wannabe driver.
I can't speak to a wannabe driver, but you might not like what we have to say. No, you know, there's loads out there. You can still make money. Mm-hmm. You know, if you work for it, if you show your dispatcher that you
are hungry for the
load,
load,
hungry and you want it, then they'll give it to you. That's, you know, that's the way it's always been.
You know, also you got to shop around because some companies are slow right now, so they're not hiring, and then some companies don't have that many loads right now. It's kind of a tough time out here in the RV industry at the current moment with the economy the way it is, and that kind of stuff. But it's gonna pick up. Everybody's all of our friends are staying working. You know,
if you've got the most important thing is not necessarily the company. It's the dispatcher. If you have a
good dispatcher,
good relationship with your dispatcher, you will stay loaded. So, you know, I'm not going to discourage you.
Joshua says, Nixon rewrite ends work real good for me. Wait a minute, am I reading that silly? Nixon rewrite ends work real good for me. The ITI put a piece of crap. They are good for me. I had no problems with them. That's a Indiana transport.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So that he's had no problems with it. I think if I read that right, Joshua, if I butchered that, I'm so sorry.
Yeah. The redneck woman says it's the first decent run we've had in several weeks. Yeah, I hear that from a lot of drivers, but I also know a lot of drivers that are staying busy.
And a lot of drivers are doing the Hershey shows. But Synergy had loads for $1.35, and you got to be careful. You got to do your figures right, or you will only make like your fuel and truck maintenance on a load and not make any profit once you get those rates per mile down that low.
All right.
Or you can make
Nature
it work.
Nut Photos driver meetup still on September 30th, coming up fast.
It is. The drive, as far as we know, Daniel is still planning on September 30th to have a driver meetup, and that you don't have to be a transport driver. It's open for anybody. It's for transporters, and if you want to talk to us and talk to other transporters or people who are wanting to get into the transport business, anybody can come that wants to come. September 30th, and if you watch Daniel on High Mileage Helper, he'll be putting out a video of when and where exactly it's going to be located, and I believe it'll be in Lafayette, Indiana, on September 30th. So make plans to be there, because we're going to be there. We are planning on purposely making an effort to be there. The Transport Bandits are going to be there. Nature Nut's going to be there.
We're going to do our best.
All of our friends, a lot of the people that are in this chat are going to be there. And, we're there just to have a good time, good camaraderie, probably some music and just shenanigans.
Yeah, shenanigans.
And Daniel and his brother may be there. And Daniel's mom might be there, which may be very good
More
shenanigans. More shenanigans.
D. Woody says, hi, Smokey. Hi, Smokey.
Hey, Smokey. Hey, Derek. There she is. She's getting...
Hi, Modest Helper says, carry the torch forward. I believe he's talking to the new drivers.
No, he's talking to you, surpassing your stupid comment. Your stupid comment. Hey, Dallas is on here. Yeah. Dallas Trower says hello. You guys, Dallas is a friend of ours that is part of our hang with crew out there at Sturgis.
Yeah, another great American.
And he presented us with a blanket with a picture of me and Jeff and Mr. Bones on a blanket.
It was awesome.
And we love it. I cherish it.
It's the most beautiful blanket I've ever seen.
It's gorgeous. I had a picture of it on my Facebook page if you guys saw that.
Random Act to Celia says, hi, Millie.
Hey, Millie. Celia says hi. Dina says, yes, I'm still at Walmart, unfortunately. I just got back after 2 months on LOA because of carpal tunnel surgery. I'm considering getting my CDL because I miss being on the road so much. You know, it's addictive to be on the road. When we go home, if we weren't on our bikes, being on the road, we're home for a couple of days because all we do is we think, oh, I'd like to get home and have a few days just at home.
When we get home, we think all we want to do is get back out on the road.
When we're at home, all we want to do is get back out on the road. It has something to do with like that gypsy soul, that need to travel, like you said, Jeff, what is your favorite saying about the windshield?
Man, that windshield's the best TV I've ever seen.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I love that changing scenery, things that we see. When I post things on Facebook, you know, we go through storms, we go through the prairies, and then we watch as it changes from mountains to rolling hills to flat prairies and big sky to the Rocky Mountains just jutting up out of nowhere. And then you're in Utah with the buttes, and it's like John Wayne is going to come out from any corner there.
Yeah, it's amazing.
I mean, this country of ours is so gorgeous. If you love traveling, you need to see this country. You know, just get out there and see the different states, because every one of the different states has something really special to offer everybody.
And if you ride a motorcycle, you need to see it.
Oh, it's even better on the back of a motorcycle, out there in the air and the wind.
David Cross says, everyone crush that like button. Yeah.
Crush the like button.
Hit the thumbs up button.
That means if you don't know how to do that, just scroll up. From what you're on, if you're on your phones right now, and it'll show like it'll say share, and it'll say save, and it'll say live chat, and then there's a little thumbs up button. Press that little thumbs up button.
Random Celia, Jeff, you are awesome. I love you right back. I am awesome, Celia.
No, we are we are awesome because we have friends. Look at all you guys, all you guys, we surround ourselves with awesomeness. Got that? And so we're all awesome together. Does that make any sense? You know, you put the energy out there, and it comes back to you tenfold. I honestly believe that. And if we have friends like Norman and Ed and Celia and Dallas and Nature Nut and all these everybody, Chris and Lynn and everybody that's on here. And if I forgot you, don't take offense. I just can't name everybody. But all of you guys make us who we are today, because we surround ourselves with friends like you, and you're all awesome. Okay?
All right. Celia, Millie Arnold says, hey, Celia, can I come work for you? I will pay you.
Millie will
couldn't
pay
ask
you.
for a better employee than that. High mileage helper. Yes, I am finalizing info, and we'll be putting out a video soon. But September 30th is correct for sure.
All right. So the Transporter Rodeo, the Transporter Roundup, September 30th in Lafayette, Indiana. That's as far as we'll go right now. If you want to meet us, if you want to meet High Mileage Helper, and any of these other guys that are going to really try to be there and get together, you know, keep that date in mind, okay? And we will let you know. Check out High Mileage Helper's YouTube channel, because he'll be putting out a video on all the specifics.
Yeah, we're going to have Leonard Skinner playing live.
Yeah, got that, Daniel? Yeah, Leonard Skinner and Metallica at that. How's that?
Joe Clausen, we need to get together and ride together when you're back in Mountain City. Love your guys' channel.
Oh, Joe, that's awful
Yeah.
nice of you.
Yep.
If we were ever home more than 3 days, we would love to do that. You know, we used to ride. I used to ride my bike like every other day to the grocery store, up the Snake. Well, we live at a place where the Snake is. And how many curves is that? 429 curves?
It's a bunch of them.
And 17 miles?
It's a bunch of them.
You know, I used to go that way, up there and back down to the store. And
hey, big news. Everybody, listen. Everybody that's watching right now, Robert Porter says Fair Winds just released a new video for everyone to watch at the end of this.
Hey, Fair Winds and Following Seas just released a new video.
So
go
at the
watch
end of
it.
this live,
At the end of
go
this live.
watch his video. I'm going to.
Yeah, we'll watch
And
it.
if I'm going to, you need to.
Yep. Jump on over to Fair Winds and Following Seas on YouTube and check out that video. Fair Winds and Following Seas, how are you in the military and no acronyms?
I don't know. I didn't carry a radio. You know, I wasn't on a radio. I was a hillbilly.
You have to remember, as we get older, Fair
We
Winds,
forget
you're
things.
young, okay? As we get older,
What acronym is he talking about?
we forget acronyms. I forget my password on a daily basis.
Yeah,
Okay?
man.
It's called getting old.
I didn't know acronyms when I was in the Marine Corps. I didn't operate the radio. I didn't need to know them.
Oh, brother. Oh, you're silly, man. Okay, Fairwind says, me not producing videos for 2 months because I have a baby. I thought you were pointing at Jeff. There we go.
No.
The redneck woman said, hey, Casey. Norman Lovelace says, thank you, guys. Norman says she doesn't waste her alls. That's because she's very particular in getting her alls out. Did you hear that? So Smokey is very grateful for Willow's all.
Yeah, Willow's like, how's Willow now? Like 10, 11, something like that, 12 maybe?
I'm not sure, Norman. How old is Willow now? But that's a cool chick right there.
Yeah, she's cool.
Chris Polk, thanks. I'm hoping to travel and supplement my retirement and love the info you all provide. You're welcome. You know, like I said, when we all have the RV transport videos, Fair Winds and Following Seas is all about, you know, telling how everything works. And Daniel's High Mileage Helper is really good for truck maintenance and how to keep your truck up. And we had Weekend Trucking was really good with the spreadsheet and the numbers.
What are we good for?
Nothing. We're good. We're good
The
for
fun side of RV transport.
We're known as the fun side of RV transport.
I can tell you where to get teeth.
Yeah, go get you some teeth in Mexico.
All right.
Or go to the hot springs in Colorado.
Wingman says, my friends, I'm out. I got to go pretend to be a professional pilot tomorrow.
Oh, gotta
Love
go
you
fly
both.
those planes. Okay.
Hey, we love you right back.
We
and
love you, Wingman.
have fun pretending to be a pilot.
Pretending to be a pilot. He's a professional pilot. Hey, be safe up there in the great blue yonder. Johnny Seeley, according to a salesman I follow on YouTube, sales are outpacing production right now. He thinks production will improve to stay up with the sales. That's a great tip of information.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Because we have talked to the RV dealerships and they are saying that sales are doing very well now. So production of campers needs to catch up to what sales are.
Yeah.
Or remember during the COVID years, man, we were swamped with
Yeah, they
dealerships
just, you
wanting
know,
campers.
things have just got to level out a little bit. That's all.
Lindgren Transport says, all the good dispatchers quit, got fired at IT. Oh, all the good dispatchers got fired at Indiana?
That is sad. Without a good dispatcher, you just
Hey,
can't do
Ken Scott's on here. Hey, Ken, how are you doing?
Hey, Ken.
Howdy. It's good to have you on here. Thank you very much for joining our live chat situation.
And Joshua Hammond,
Situation.
how to make my YouTube video. I don't know what he's talking about.
Joshua said how to make my YouTube video. Yeah, YouTube is hard. Don't jump into it lightly. It takes a lot of time, a lot of editing. You have to think about what you want to put in the video. You have to set the camera up. You know, you have to. That's why our videos are so Unprofessional, would you say? It's called holding up your cell phone and saying, oh, look at that cow go by.
Yeah, well, Lingering Transport says I'm going to try and make it. Okay, I think you should.
Oh, Wyatt, you need to be
I
at
think
the,
you
at
should
the
do.
roundup.
I think you should do chicken videos too.
No, Lindgren said he's going to try and make it to the roundup, the
Right.
transporter
All right,
roundup.
so Sudi says, Millie, Jay and his crew will be at the Unicoi Apple Festival.
Oh.
I bet he would love to see you there, and I'm sure you will get a big hug from him.
Millie, go see Jay at the Unicoi Apple Festival in Irwin, Tennessee. That's one of the shows that we used to do when we were artists and we sold artwork for a living for 30 years until COVID hit and wiped it out. And that's how we got into RV transporting. And now we love this job. So I doubted if we would ever go back to that because it's so hard and it's so much work. But we did love all the friends that we made and all the people that we met and everybody who bought, literally, I'd say we sold 1 million pieces of artwork.
I don't know. A lot.
I'd say we sold 1 million pieces of artwork.
All right,
30
Norman
years.
says the comments on TikTok live are instant. On here, it takes a few minutes.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, well, I don't know how TikTok works.
Well, neither.
Okay.
All thing I've ever seen on TikTok is girls bouncing around in bikinis.
Girls bouncing around in bikinis on TikTok.
It's pretty interesting.
I don't know anything about TikTok. I need to get my act together and learn some more of these things. Like, maybe Jeff should start an OnlyFans page.
Maybe I should.
What is that?
I don't know.
TikTok. Then there's We got Instagram.
Yeah, we got Instagram.
But I treat my Instagram.
Charles got Instagram. I don't even
He
know
doesn't
what it
even know
is.
what Instagram is.
I've never looked at our Instagram.
Instagram is the same thing I put on Facebook, as far as I know. I put the same picture on Instagram as I put on my Facebook page. It's just not as in-depth writing when I do like a whole write-up about what's happening. I just write a few title words on Instagram.
Read what Joshua said here. He's got words I don't understand.
Hold on. Joshua says, Nixon Rodeo are good tires. I have no problem with the metal eye. Run on my Dolly pickup. I think you didn't spell check.
I don't understand.
It's dually pickup. And I think...
I don't understand.
It obviously says, Joshua, the comment says, all right, I'm just reading it as it is wrote. Nixon Rodeo are good tires. I have no problem with a metal eye. Run on my Dolly pickup. Is that what it's
If
supposed to
somebody
say?
can explain that, go for it.
Joshua, come back on and explain that. Chris, as I'm ready to get the truck back going, or another truck and be back on the road. I bet you are, Chris. I mean,
We're ready for you to be back out here.
we miss you being out here. Chris Chris' truck's been kind of down in the dumps, and he's doing construction work now. We miss you, Chris, being out here in the transport world. Get back out here. Get your truck fixed and get back out here.
All right. The redneck woman says, can't wait to meet you all at the get-together.
Yes,
That's
Ursula, we need to get together at the... Yeah, Ursula's going to be there, redneck woman.
All right. Wouldn't it be lovely?
I'm excited.
Smokey and the Bandits.
woman.
Brendan Howe, say hi.
Oh, wouldn't
Hi,
it be...
Brendan
Hey,
Howe.
Brendan Howe! You know,
We miss you guys.
just like Celia, these are our friends that are in the crafting and the art world that we would do. They are our long-term friends. I mean, these friends are people that we were friends with way before we ever had RV transport or even knew what RV transport were.
All right, Not a Real Podcast says, hey yo, go check out Not a Real Podcast.
And Jeff, that's what we were just talking about, get the Firestone tires. That's where we found
a great deal on them.
No, the not a real podcast.
Yeah.
Is that what it is? It not a real
Yes.
libertarian?
Yeah.
Not a real libertarian podcast.
Yeah.
That's it,
Something
right?
like that.
Isn't it not a real libertarian podcast?
No, right here it's just Not a Real Podcast. They may have changed it up a little bit.
Okay, Not a Real Podcast. Hey yo, the cookie, your awesomeness is awesome because your kung fu is strong. That's because I kung fu fight every day.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, everybody at one time,
everybody was kung fu fighting. Everybody was kung fu
there was a time in this
fighting.
country when everybody was kung fu fighting.
Yes, we need to get everybody kung fu fighting again. Are we showing our age again? Sorry.
Tony Edwards, Silverado Transport. Hey guys, sorry I'm late.
Oh, hey Tony, how are you doing? So from Silverado Transport.
Norman Lovelace, 10. See, I was close. I guess 10. 10, 11, 12. Yeah,
Oh,
10.
that Willow. Yeah.
So Willow's 10. Great
Hey Willow. Such
She
a
comes
sweetie.
to Sturgis.
Yeah, I mean, that's Norman and Willow and all of our gang out there. That's some hardcore biker stuff right there. I mean, well, God love them. And great Americans.
Willow's mom's awesome too.
Oh, yeah, Melissa, good grief. She is really cool chick.
Route.
And Willow got to be on stage up there at Sturgis this year. How cool was that?
That's cool.
Route 9291. Hello, you guys. Big Dog, how are those new teeth doing?
You talking
Well,
about,
this
talking
big
about
dog-
me or the puppy?
Hey, look at, hey, come here, show him your teeth. Come here.
All right.
All right, you show him your teeth. He's got teeth. Come here, come here, come here. Come here, Smokey. You've been behaving so well. Look, her big canines are coming in.
Yeah, she's getting big
Yeah,
teeth
look
coming
at
in.
them big canines coming in. Look at that.
My teeth are doing great, and so's hers. Silva Tivas, hey.
Sylvia Tivas, hey, Sylvia.
David
You know,
Cross,
we
hey,
met,
Tony.
we met Sylvia out there when we first started transporting. David Cross says, hey, Tony. Ken Scott says, Donaloo money is asleep. Donaloo's asleep.
Mm-hmm.
Good night, Donaloo. Dream of transporting. Victor Carnahan. How are you doing, Vic Carnahan? You guys be safe. Always good to watch your shows. I'm here in Elkhart for orientation tomorrow. Yeehaw! Wow, there's somebody that is on orientation. You know, we were the driver who said he's a driver wannabe. Mm-hmm. There's somebody that's going to orientation right now and starting their career in RV transport right now. My
advice still stands. Develop a good relation with your dispatcher, and you will always have a load.
Yep. Always, you know, if your dispatcher says, hey, I need what are you doing, Doc? I need a load taken somewhere, and you don't really want to take it, my advice is you should take that load because they're always going to remember that you help them out.
Yeah. Todd St. John says, I've only spoken to dispatch at IT once in 15 months. He
Dispatch
dispatches
off
like
the
that.
app.
Yeah, some of these companies do have this fancy app and you self-dispatch. That's true.
Yeah, because you don't have to develop a good relationship with your dispatcher if it's all like self-dispatch.
If you got a quick button pusher.
Smokey. What you
By
doing
the way,
there?
hi y'all. Hi.
Sea Farmer Tony, if you can get here on time, just get here when you can. Okay. Ken Scott says Donaloo Monkey is asleep.
Sea Farmer says, hey Todd.
David Cross says that, Sea Farmer laughing. Todd St. John, what's up, Sea Farmer? Norman Lovelace, oh, I think there's instant on here, just behind. Oh, they are instant. The comments come up as you type them.
Oh yeah, it takes a while to read them.
Yeah, the comments come up on a live chat as you type them. I mean, it posts instantly. It's just, it takes us a while to get to the comment because they're scrolling, the comments are scrolling up, and if it takes us a few minutes to talk to people,
come on, man.
all those comments are stacking up, and then we scroll down and we can't get to things, and sometimes you are making a comment to something I'm talking about right now. Well, if I keep blathering on for the next 5 minutes, then all the comments start adding up.
Yeah, give me a break, man. I'm old and slow.
You're old and slow, and he doesn't have his glasses on.
Sea Farmer, I like TikTok.
Sea Farmer likes TikTok. And apparently
says,
Smokey likes
David
TikTok.
Cross. TikTok can make your eye cross-eyed, Jeff.
Hey, Jeff, I'm gonna
that's a problem.
I think that we're gonna have a bathroom emergency.
All right, go ahead and let her out. I'll continue on.
I can just put her out. I have a way of we put her outside the truck here where the grass is, and she can go outside and sit outside and do her business. while we continue the live.
Yeah. David Cross says.
Let me just step out
Cheryl,
just for a minute because my doggy has to use the bathroom.
Cheryl, David Cross says TikTok can make my eyes cross. See, Farmer, I started an OnlyFans.
Oh no!
But then I realized there's no good angle of my feet.
Of your feet.
You know, I thought about doing a foot thing on there.
Let's do a foot thing for OnlyFans.
You know, just like put my feet in macaroni and stuff.
Yeah. Or we could go on TikTok and I can put you in your yoga pants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
And you can twerk. Jeff in yoga pants twerking. How's that?
Or
I got to get this dog out.
I could wear my resort wear.
Your resort wear.
All right.
Come here, girl.
Dang, Robert, I spit my water out lingering it. That is funny. Talk Race, where'd you find a good deal on the tires? I got a guy at the Firestone dealership in Johnson City, Tennessee. You know, and we worked out a deal. He's also got a YouTube channel. Tony Edwards, hey C Farmer. Hey bud. C Farmer, you seem to be fairly popular, Robbie. Hand-cut tires, 100 plus miles a year. Okay. I think 100,000. Alright, Candy Woodridge. I'm getting ready to turn 55 and love to drive and travel. I've been thinking about a CDL for a while since watching you. It's cool.
Okay.
But you know, you really don't need a CDL to do this job. But if you have one, it definitely helps.
Okay.
Teeth looking good, worth every penny. Yes.
The pup is attached to the truck just right outside here. I took my shade down so I can keep an eye on her. And she can go sit and play in the grass there. Just about 5 or 6 feet away from the truck. I have her hooked up to the truck on her lead. And she, as long as I can keep an eye on her.
Lou said, I think he meant Monkey, her grandson.
Oh, Monkey.
Is asleep, yeah. Tony Edwards. So, guys, was it cold at Sturgis? Of course it was.
It was hot a couple of days.
Yeah, and freezing cold and wet a few days.
It was cold and wet, and we sleep in a tent. And it was that day that it rained. It rained for 2 days of the time that we were at Sturgis, like right at the beginning of Sturgis.
Norman can tell you this. There was a few days there where you couldn't even ride your bike.
No, you couldn't get your bike out because it got so muddy they couldn't even get campers in to their campsites because it was a muddy bog mess. But we went out in our little golf carts and we did some mud buggying.
Yeah,
and just you know, when it rains out there.
You know, I'm not sure if I'm going to get my deposit on the golf cart back.
we tore up a little bit of the chip ground, didn't we?
Yeah, the golf cart.
Doing really, donuts in the mud.
We had a hard time this year.
We don't sit around and complain that it's raining. We get out there and take advantage of it.
Yeah, we just make more mud.
Make more mud.
Some people cry baby about it quite a bit.
Like you? Like you?
Yeah, because I want it to be hot and warm all the time. I'm on vacation.
You're on vacation. You want it to be warm. Lingering Transport. You can't get any loads off the secret load board if you use the app. Oh, yeah, the secret load board.
That's right, Wyatt. That's right.
You have the secret load board is out there.
You know the deal. The secret load. The truth is out there.
The truth is out there. There is a secret load board.
Yeah, man. Come on. Yep. You guys, you know, yeah.
Okay. For all you newbies or wannabe RV transporters, you know, everybody says, hey, how are these people still running them and there's no loads on the board? Because we ran crazy hard.
Yeah. When
there was only like 2 or 3 loads showing up on the
board. We ran like a year and didn't even look at the load board.
It's because we helped our dispatcher whenever she asked us to help another driver or to take a unit and nobody else wanted to take. Excuse me, Newfoundland, January 2nd, winter bomb hurricane. What did they call that?
Bomb
cyclone.
Yeah, that was tough.
Yeah, can you take a camper to Newfoundland on January 2nd? Sure, who goes to Newfoundland on January 2nd? We do. We did, and got caught on the dock 10 hours away from Greenland in a bomb cyclone, which is a winter hurricane. Yeah. I mean, snow, not rain. I mean, 8 foot of snow up to the truck on the dock. Couldn't go anywhere for 3 days. That's us. That's why we got the good loads when there was no loads, is because we did stuff like that. And of course, rescuing Alan, getting hurt. When we brought Alan all the way back from Alaska when his truck broke down. And if you haven't watched that video, go back and watch Transport Bandits to the Rescue.
Yeah, when
and
we
it's like
Alan's
part 5 or something of Alaska. It's in, if you click on the word videos on our channel, it'll show you a list of all of our videos. That's a great video. You see Alaska, and you'll see how we met Alaska Alan, and he became our best souvenir we could have ever gotten from Alaska, a best friend.
All right, Tony Edwards, while that's up.
Troy, now let me see if I can say that right. Upsahi. Troy Upsahi. What an expectation that a person can make in your line of work, if they run hard or not. Well, there's different expectations. If you don't run hard, you're just gonna make some play money, maybe.
It's so hard to say.
Because you have so much truck maintenance. You have to buy tires. You're gonna put on 100,000 miles on your truck in like the first year.
Yeah.
So
and really,
how much maintenance do you want to do to your truck if you're not going to run very hard?
How much money you
all
make?
Right, hold on, I got to get her back in. She's going to bark at another trucker.
How much money you make is up to you. It's different for every driver. You know, I know people who couldn't make it, and I know people who are doing real well. So, really, you could make nothing, or you could make good. It's all up to you.
There she is.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Oh yeah, Sea Farmer. I saw that about where people were stuck in the mud at Burning Man. Yeah, that's all right.
But I got something to say about how much you can expect to make in this line of work. We ran really hard that 1 month, about a year ago, and we produced a video. $10,000 in 10 days. Yeah. And that's a truthful thing. We grossed $10,000 in 10 days between the two of us. Now, keep in mind, we're a team driving, so that's two people.
She took like 2 motorhomes.
And so you can make good money if you're willing to run. Like we'll be out on this cycle that we just started, come back off of home. We'll be gone for about 6 weeks, maybe even more. We're gone away from home,
I don't know.
And we try to run with as little deadhead as possible. But now we've just had 2.5 days of deadhead because we came all the way back from Arizona because it made more sense
to come back
to
but
Ohio.
Then again, we went to Colorado and went to the hot springs.
And we have fun. Now, a lot of people don't want any deadhead. We only had 30 miles of deadhead between our first run. We went 30 miles. We picked up our second run that went 700 miles and then went 30 miles of deadhead and picked up a boat out of Merced, California and took it down to Mesa, Arizona. And then we could have gotten more, something else.
None of it really made sense.
But the rates were different for those prices, and we were like, or we'd have to backtrack another 5 hours to go get it.
Yeah,
and so we
decided to come back here.
We are in that space where we think it's what you make in this business is all dependent on what type of debt you have. So it's different for everybody. There is no set standard. Some people only make this much per month. Some people make a lot more per month. It depends on how hard you run and how much you're getting paid per mile to take that unit. If you just want to run off the reload boards or what they call the backhauls, then you're not going to be making as much as if you're taking brand new units.
If you want to private message us, I can give you a better idea.
Yeah, we can talk over the phone. If you want to private message us, give us your phone number, we'll talk.
C Farmer says, good thing y'all didn't go to Burning Man out in Arizona.
Burning Man, I want to go.
Looks like people still stuck in the mud.
I heard it was a terrible muddy mess, but I've not seen any of the videos yet. I'm going to go back and watch some of the videos. Oh, Troy Opsahi said, laughing, not even close on the last name. Hey, Troy, I'm just going to call you Opsahi. Opsahi.
Celia says, that was an adventure you might not want to repeat, freezing in Newfoundland.
Yep.
Yeah, I know.
Chris James says, Alaska Alan is awesome. He is awesome. That's why we brought him along with us. And now he is running Airstreams, because at the time they were only hiring 1 or 2 people.
And they're not hiring anybody.
They're not hiring anybody now. And it's kind of who we work for. It's kind of like somebody has to die.
Oops, Nevada, not Arizona. Yeah, I knew it was Nevada, but I wasn't going to say anything.
Hey, Candy Woolridge is on here. I watched the Alaska and New Zealand trips. Love you guys, bunches, and respect. I think she meant the Newfoundland trips. Thank you, Candy. I appreciate that. Is that Candy from? You're not Candy from Newfoundland, are you? No. We have another Candy that we know that lives up in Newfoundland and wanted us to bring her a puppy because they couldn't get a puppy on Newfoundland, which is very strange. Chris James, wait, was that the trip I made with y'all? 10,000 in 10 days?
No, I don't know if you were.
No, I don't think it was.
No, that was a different.
No, this was that. You were not on that trip, Chris. That was when we run really hard with a motorhome, and that was a whole different thing.
You know, John Seeley, you can't compare.
That was before we went to Vancouver Island. The first time we ever went to Vancouver Island, and got a bonus for delivering to Vancouver Island to help us make the 10,000 in 10 days.
John Seeley, you can't compare what you made from 2020 to 2022 to what you can make made now.
Right. There's no comparison.
That is a fact right there.
From 2020 to 2022, the RV industry, the RV transport industry was off the hook. I mean, $2 a mile. As you could pick wherever you wanted to go. There were whatever type of camper you wanted to take. I mean, it was a bombardment. But now, things with the economy the way it is, and who we've got in office, and different people, different things, and rules and regulations, and all this other stuff, it's just slow right now. I mean, you have to just really be patient. If you get into this business, you can make it work. So I'm not going to discourage you from it at all. We love this line of work. It's the best thing that we've ever done, and we absolutely love it. You just have to manage yourself a little more closely. Manage your dollars, manage your fuel, manage your truck maintenance, and manage where you go for what rate.
Candy says, oops, Newfoundland.
Newfoundland, yeah, we figured. Candy is from Southern Oregon. Oh, okay, she's from Southern Oregon. Down, where was that we went to around, and Fair Winds is from that area, the Coos Bay area?
Yeah, Coos Bay.
Oh, it's so beautiful there around the coast. It's so gorgeous.
Well, sure, we've been on here an hour and a half. We still have a lot of people, but I think it's time we were...
well, I think we're caught up on our comments, but I'm sure that I've missed people, especially with, taking the dog out for a walk.
So, guys, if we missed...
Route 9291, the teeth looks very good, worth every penny.
Yeah, so if we missed anybody's comment, I apologize.
We really do try to get everybody.
I try to get everybody there. But yeah, thanks for watching, and look for more lives. We're going to try to do
We're going to try and do a few more lives. We're going to try and at least try and make the time to do at least a live every 2 weeks. We're going to try and start at least once a month, because sometimes we'll go 2 or 3 months without doing a live. But we're going to try and do more lives where we can just chat with you guys and talk with you. I know it's just idiotic what we talk about, but you might learn something or whatever. Watch our videos if you like our videos. Sometimes, like we said, we're the fun side of RV transport, so we don't put a whole lot of every little bit of information you need to know, because we know that other people are covering that out there.
We don't do the minutia.
The minutia. Minutia. And we were thinking about, we're going up to Minnesota right now. We're delivering up to Minnesota. We should it's what, Monday, Labor Day? And we should deliver Wednesday morning because it's 697 miles. That's an 11-hour drive. So that's a full 11 hours or a little bit more. So that'll be all day tomorrow. Deliver Wednesday morning. And if it's not too far away, we were talking about going to a place called House on the Rock. And if you guys have ever saw House on the Rock or know what House on the Rock is, that is a weird and kooky, strange, mysterious place. It is a crazy, crazy place. Look it up. House on the Rock. It's just crazy. We're going to do a video there. But I don't know if we can now because it's like 5 hours away from our delivery. I don't know if we'd make it there. We'll try.
Chris said that is the trip we made together. Just looked. Okay.
Oh, okay. Maybe that is the trip that that you were on the first part out there.
All right, everybody's saying sweet
Candy
dreams.
says sweet dreams. Love you guys. You guys, everybody out there, have a great night. Happy Labor Day to all of you. Go out there. You've worked hard all year long. So happy Labor Day to you. Please take time to just enjoy it. Even if you didn't have the day off and you're working, this has been very nice for you to come on here and take time out of your day to come on to our live chat. So
we really appreciate all you guys.
We really do. We really do. David Cross says, good night, y'all. Safe travels to everyone. Sylvia says, good night, everybody. Hope to meet up again soon. We do too. And Nature Nut, everyone have a great week. Stay safe. Troy, whose name I cannot pronounce, that's in Wisconsin. Laugh out loud.
Yeah, we know it's in Wisconsin.
From Minnesota.
Yeah, but we will be coming back.
Yeah. When after we make delivery, we will travel. It's by Wisconsin. House on the Rock is by Wisconsin Dells.
Yeah,
not very far from Wisconsin Dells. So we're hoping to hit that up on the way back and do an amazing, crazy video from there. But we can't say for sure if we'll be able to do that. It's a time restraint type of thing. If we can make it there before they close.
Oh yeah, David's right. Everybody, go watch Casey's video.
Go watch Casey's video. Hit that like button on our video.
Yep.
Go watch Casey's
and
video.
I'm going to go watch Casey's video. If it's good enough for me, it's good enough for you.
You guys have been kind of tardy on the vids lately. Absolutely, Frank G. Trucks. We explained at the beginning of this live why we were so tardy on the videos. We've got the dog. We had a cross-country motorcycle trip. Editing videos take a lot of time. I have a lot of content built up, and I'm going to get the content that I had made before we took the last 2 months where we didn't put out a video because we have been gone. We've been out there. We've been living life.
You are tardy.
I'm tardy.
Tardy.
I know. Jeff's thinking he needs to punish me. Is that it?
He's been tardy.
I've been tardy and put the videos up. I have been, but I am working hard this week. I'm hoping to put out 2 or 3 videos, like real soon, within the next 7 days. I'm hoping to have at least 2 more videos put up that were of content that I made before we left for Sturgis. So you guys keep an eye out for that. Tardy is my wife's word, Frank says. Yeah, we're tardy. Oh my gosh, we're tardy. Bad bandits. I know, we are tardy. We'll go sit in the corner with a dunce hat on our head. That is what we need to do.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys make me laugh. Lindgren Transport said, later, y'all. You guys are all out. Thank you so much for joining our live chat. You guys are a blast. Thank you very much.
All right, so we're going to call it a day then?
We're calling it a day. Smokey's saying goodnight. Oh, wait, she's eating her leash now. Come here, Smokey girl. Come here, girl. Come up here and say goodnight. I hate to go
because you guys are awesome, but
we got to get ready for our bed because we've got 12 hour drive tomorrow.
Yep.
Smokey says goodnight. Look at her. She's just a sweetheart.
I say goodnight. Cheryl says goodnight.
And Mr. Boone says goodnight.
So this is what? You going to do the Transport Bandits out thing?
Of course we do. Because, well, Mr. Boone says goodnight, but he really doesn't care. Because he has this dog to watch out for. He has to watch his back. Because he is made of bones. You know that, right? Okay, that's it all for us. Everybody, Larry Percelli, Shorty made it on here. Oh my gosh, at the very last minute. We were just now saying goodbye. Well, hi there. How are y'all doing? Larry, you missed the very end of our video.
I know, man, and I bragged on you earlier.
We've been talking about all you guys there at the chip. So just what wonderful people you are and great Americans. So glad you were able to put your comment on here, Larry. We love you. Say hi to Vicky for us. Because, Larry and Vicky, so we spent Sturgis together, and then we rode all the way back through Joplin, Missouri, and met up with them again on the way home on our bikes. So thank you so much. We love you guys, but great friends, just great friends. Donna Lou said good night and safe travels. Love y'all. Larry said, sorry I got on here late. Tell Smokey said hi. We both like what you're doing. Well, I'm glad you like it, Shorty. I like what you're doing.
You can go back and watch it.
All right, you guys, remember you can watch the replay of this live if you missed it. It'll be up as soon as it processes on YouTube. It takes about an hour or so to process, and then people can watch the rerun.
Don't forget to go watch Casey's video, Fair Winds and Following Seas.
Go watch Fair Winds and Following Seas on YouTube. All right, that's it for us. Thank you for joining.
Later.
Transport Bandits out. Top chat. Yeah, if you want to donate money, please select Super Chat.